this was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science.
What's up, everybody? We're back. Another episode of The Cake is a Lie. I'm Johnny525.
Oh my god, we're doing an introduction this week?
We are doing an introduction this week.
S.C. Sampson.
So we fucked it up last week.
Thomas the Doubter.
Ooh.
Strong language off the bat.
What did I say?
I said fuck.
Oh.
Jeez.
I was like, I don't remember saying anything that bad. I mean, I probably would have, but it wasn't on... Didn't recognize it, I guess. This is episode, what, 10?
Yeah. 10.
10 weeks in a row. It's very consistent.
Yeah. On time today, that's a plus.
Yeah. Well...
what's everybody been up to? What's everybody playing?
Let's see. I got into the beta of Ridge Racer Driftopia.
You were talking about that.
Yeah, it's really good. Actually, the game itself isn't bad. It looks pretty good. It's just the customization is god-awful. There really isn't any. And it's a free-to-play game, so they want you to buy shit. But the way they wanted you to buy stuff is really weird. Instead of just being cars or special paint jobs or maps or parts. Normal things that parts, something you would normally pay for. It's like repair kits. So if you wreck, and I don't mean like wreck as in like you kind of go against a wall a little too hard and your damage goes down too far, you just wreck and the race is over. And then you got to repair it, and like the more levels you have in your car, the more repair kits cost, or the more repair kits it costs to fix it. And you start out with 40, and you can get some in the game while playing, like just while playing for free.
You do earn some.
Yeah, you do earn some. And there's like a card flip after you win a race where you have a chance to win like 10. And I haven't ran out, but I only played for about an hour. And I just got so frustrated because you'd be doing really well, and you get close to the end, and you would just take a corner a little too tight, and you would nick the wall a little too much, or go head on with something. But it's a race. It's not a simulation race car game, right. So you have turbo and you're going crazy and shit, and then you hit a wall and your race is over. Like it's not like you just get last place and you get some points. It's like
right.
No, it's like race is over. Repair your car.
You suck. Try again.
It's really frustrating, and it really stops the flow of the game.
Yeah,
bad.
Not good.
Yeah, it just.
But you're in beta, right? I mean, they're in beta, so.
Well, I mean, that's how the game's going to be, though. I mean, I'm not saying they might change the amount of repair kits you're using, but like the fact that you're just. I mean, that's a core gameplay mechanic. You reckon your game's over. I mean, I guess they could change it if they wanted to, but it defeats the purpose of having repair kits.
Right. Well, not necessarily, but I mean.
Well, yeah. What my assumption was before I started playing it was that the repair kits would be, like, you would just wreck, and then eventually you would have to repair your car, like.
Right.
I've done 3 races, and now I've wrecked enough to where I got to repair my car after this next one or something. Right. Nope, it's not like that.
No.
It's really weird. And the other thing that was really weird is when you're playing, like, just doing the maps against the computer, you're only racing against the cars that you own. Like, it's not just all the cars in the game, or just,
No, that's...
But that's beta.
So you're basically
that might just be beta, though.
Yeah. It's almost one of those betas where it's like, almost just like a trial, because anyone can get it. All you got to do is go to their website and sign up, and they'll give you one. I mean, other than that, I was just really lucky to get one within 24 hours of wanting to do it, and not ever signing up for their service before. But anyways, I would probably steer clear of that game. Yeah,
steer clear.
Pun intended.
That wasn't even supposed to be a pun. I'm I'm that good, I guess.
That good.
What about you, Tom?
I've been getting back into League of Legends. I watched the North American Championships recently, and I kind of got my fire going. So I haven't been confident. I haven't have enough time for full games. So I've just been doing a little bit of ARAM and stuff, getting into the flow of things, and I haven't been doing too bad despite my long absence.
How long has it been for you?
It feels like it's been months. Since I played a game with other people.
I've only played some bot games, and I haven't played in a couple of weeks. I've actually decided that if I'm going to play a MOBA, I'll probably just play Smite. I don't know. Mainly because I bought it, so I have all the champions, and I get all of them when they come out. Yeah. So it's just more convenient for me, because I don't, I'm level 30 in League, but...
Yeah. And then I played a bit more of Saints Row, the new Saints Row, and...
One thing that's kind of nice about the game is, like,
it just starts throwing stuff at you as far as you've gained enough levels or points, and all of a sudden they're like, hey, here's this new gun, or here's a new vehicle.
Oh, that you don't have to find. It just gives it to you.
And they're just it's just
Reward.
They're fun guns too. Like even the pistols, you can give them special abilities and stuff if you have the money, but you can actually change the overall skin of it, like not just a paint job, but the actual how it looks. And they have shout outs to lots of different nerd fandoms. As far as for pistols, you could do Captain Reynolds pistols from Firefly, and it even says in the flavor text, "I aim when you aim to misbehave."
Nice.
They have Star Trek phaser pistols from the old Star Trek. They've got
set your phaser to stun.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's entertaining. I don't think it's worth buying, but I've been having fun with that. And that's about
You
it.
should pause it.
Oh, it's okay.
Well, just so it doesn't eat the bandwidth. Anyways,
There you go.
what about you?
I have been playing Madden.
How's it? How is it?
It's good.
Is it groundbreakingly different from last year's?
Groundbreakingly, probably not.
Change some mechanics,
They
made it
always,
better.
yeah, they always change mechanics, but I like the changes they made this year.
Is it more?
I don't remember if I said last week. It's kind of my annual achievement horror game. I think I did mention that last week, and they changed. Normally, you like your achievements for the last 3 years have been things like pass for so many yards using this quarterback, or run for so many yards using this quarterback, or get a touchdown and a passing touchdown and a running touchdown with this quarterback. And you can just rack up you can get like 800 gamer points in like one game.
What does that unlock?
What's that?
Your gamer score? Was that do?
EPeen?
What?
Your EPeen level is really high, I bet. Your internet level?
Actually, your gamer score can earn you points back on your purchases.
Now they can?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a newer thing with that last
that was part
update?
that was part of their Xbox Live Rewards program.
Oh, okay.
There's 3 levels, and I forget what the levels are, but it's not much, but like I'm top level, I'm top tier, and so I get 2% back on all my purchases.
Me.
I mean, that's something, I guess.
Yeah, it's something, and I get a free gift on my birthday.
Ooh.
Which I think last year was like an Avatar item.
I was gonna say
it's not much, but I mean it's something. It's better than nothing.
So
hey, at least you get a free game.
By changes, do you mean just balance changes?
Gameplay changes, mechanics. They added enhanced ball carrier moves this year, so like you can hold down the left trigger and juke or stiff arm, and it'll be an enhanced juke or stiff arm, a little more stronger. They brought back sprint. Last year it was auto sprint. You just automatically ran as fast as you could. This year they brought it back to where it's a button press. So you hold down the right trigger and you sprint, but it eats up your stamina. I can't talk today.
It's okay.
What else?
Do the crowds look as good?
Crowds look like they always look.
Cardboard.
I hate it. Yeah. The crowds and the sidelines totally take you out of the game, but the gameplay looks good. Anyways, the achievements they changed. Most of your achievements now are geared towards Madden Ultimate Team or your career. So it's like earn so many career points or elite points or whatever they're called throughout your career with one player, and that's for like half the achievements in the game. And then a whole bunch of others are, take your Madden Ultimate Team to a certain level and win the Super Bowl with them, or take them to the playoffs. And
something that requires you to play more.
It requires you to play a different mode rather than just head-to-head or just against the computer. And I hardly ever play against the computer. I always played head-to-head. But since the achievements this year are geared towards Ultimate Team, I've been playing that. And that's it's like half card collector, half gameplay. Like you have to purchase packs that give you players, and some are lower level players.
With fake money, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, fake or real. I mean, you can spend real money and buy packs, but you earn coins. So, like, I had like $6 in my account, so I went and bought like 4 packs just to help me get those packs quicker. And like your pack, you're guaranteed like at least one gold, legendary or ultimate player, and then the rest is just a mixture of bronze and gold. And the bronze players obviously aren't the best, but at least allow you to continue to play, because they all have contracts. They're only good for 20 games. But you get cards that renew your contracts for like 16 games. So, and you can purchase a contract card for 80 Madden points, which you get at the drop of a dime.
And this is new to this year, wasn't in last year's?
The Madden Ultimate Team's been around for a while.
Like the cards and stuff, I mean.
Yeah, it's been around for a couple years, but I've never gotten into it. I tried getting into it last year, but it seemed like it was a pain in the ass to earn enough points to open a pack, and you only get like 8 cards in a pack. And they're not all players. I mean, you could get like 5 players, 2 stadiums, and a uniform, or a coach that you don't need. You know, like you might like your coach,
yeah, because coaches matter in that game.
Because they make a difference. I don't even know, but I've been playing that. Madden infuriates me like no other game out there.
I thought
he's so mad.
I thought you meant him, and I was like, his voice annoys me too.
You know, he's not even in the game anymore. He hasn't been a commentator in the game for like 5 years.
I don't remember his name. The main guy's been doing it for a long time. Every time he talks, I just want to...
Mike Koska?
Probably.
I think it's Mike Koska.
He ruined it for real life for me. I watch a football game and he's announcing. I'm like, God, you're probably going to do the same shit over and over again.
So yeah, I've been playing that, and then I went and bought Diablo 3 today. So I played an hour and a half, 2 hours of that.
No, you're almost done.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I'm a level 8.
You'll probably... It takes about 60 hours to get to max level.
Oh, max level. I was like, I don't even know about the 60-hour bit.
Maybe it's less. I don't remember.
I think it's less, but I
don't remember what the full playthrough was. Maybe it was only like 10 hours for my first playthrough or something. Yeah, because you don't know what you're doing the first time.
Yeah.
Of course, you can get it down to like... I think once I started playing for a while, it was like 5 hours or 6 hour playthrough.
Really?
Maybe it was less
very long.
It might have less than that. Yeah, but I mean, if you know what you're doing and you don't have to like search for anything, it makes it a little easier.
I'm
Not to
searching
mention
every
you
corner
get
of the map and
skills that make it a little bit easier. You get stuff that makes you run faster.
No, I got a buddy that's playing it. He played the PC version. He was really excited when it was coming out for consoles. He's like, I'm buying it. I'm playing the shit out of it. And
he bought it twice. Wow, that's ridiculous.
He's buying. Well, I think for the PC, I think he gameflied it. So he got a code.
You can gamefly PC games?
Gamefly PC games, yes.
What?
I hear there's no announcement as far as the expansion being brought to consoles.
I'm assuming.
I imagine they would.
Well,
I assume they would.
I'm sure they will. And it probably won't take a year like the console version did. But I'm assuming it'll probably still take 2 or 3 months after the release of the other one.
Probably.
They haven't even released a date for that, have they?
I thought it came
for
out
PC?
today, didn't it?
No, for PC.
Yeah, I thought it came out today.
The expansion?
Yeah.
No,
No.
they're still a ways away from that.
Really?
I don't even think they've done a release date.
No way.
It'll probably be sometime next year.
That's my guess.
Blizzard takes forever. I don't think you realize.
Yeah.
They take forever for almost no new content.
Really?
For certain things. Well, I mean, I had fun playing Diablo 3. I'm not going to say I didn't, but...
I was really impressed with the opening cinematic, but it's Blizzard, so I should have known.
Oh god, all the cinematics are great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not the biggest fan of.
Yeah, they haven't even
top-down
for it.
Yeah, there's
games expansion.
I know.
Results.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, there isn't a release date for it. I would have said something about it if there was.
I'm not the biggest fan of top-down arcade-style games, like Diablo 3 is to me. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at me funny.
It's
like football games.
It's not top-down.
Oh, okay.
It's side down.
Ish.
It's about the same as
it's
Diablo.
Third person. I'm behind the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyways, just the the overall style of running in a circle, but I'm enjoying it. It's something different. I'm getting burned out on my shooters.
Yeah, it's definitely for somebody that plays normally console games. It's definitely a lot different than anything you've probably played for a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I played the Diablo 1 on PlayStation 1 when it came out.
Did you?
Yeah. Actually, because I didn't have a PC, that was the first time I played Diablo. It was
That's
on
so
the
good.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah, good old days.
Well, I guess we can get to the news.
Okay, I was gonna ask if you wanted to check out any of those trailers, but
No, I've already.
you've
I
already
mean,
seen them.
Everyone's seen them.
They're really just cinematic trailers.
Right. Borderlands 2 Game of the Year Edition announced.
Yeah.
Contained lots of loot.
Everything.
Yeah, it's got everything up to the patch today. So, up to level 61, all the expansions. I mean, all of the DLC, some skins, some golden keys, and the full game for $60. So it's not a bad price.
No, it's not
It
that price. It's
increases
been out for a
level
year
cap
now,
to
so-
72, actually.
This one does.
Yeah. They had an
Really?
expansion a long time ago that was 61, dude.
Right,
No,
but
no,
the
no,
new
no,
expansion
no.
comes out today. The Game of the Year Edition
That's
only
what-
has
that's
the first
yeah.
upgrade.
That's what I was saying.
Okay, all right.
It comes out next month.
Next month.
It just happened to be like they talked about this, and then the Ultimate Vault Hunter Upgrade Pack 2 came out today. So
Right.
I think that was like 4 days ago or something. So
No, it's a good deal. The game's been out. Yeah, here's. talking about
I
the-
bought it. It's only $5 for the level increase, and then you also get the ability after you beat the content that they're doing to increase your level to whatever you like, so you can play bosses that are. I think we talked about it last week, didn't we? That they were going to do that.
Yeah, and but the site he was just on, they're giving out actually twice, so a total of 10 keys right now. So
Oh,
you
they're,
can
they're
type
always
those in.
giving out shift codes.
Well, yeah,
But it's kind of to help you out with the release of this new stuff, as
Right.
far as they're
But you
pretty
can
cool
go.
about that.
IGN has a really good wiki that has every shift code that's been released.
But
And
you can't.
some
Some of them you still can
yeah,
use.
some of them you can still use, but some of them
you
are
can't.
expired.
Some of them are expired or
A lot
were
of them
used
are
up.
actually
But
expired. I've been going through, and it's like expired.
yeah, and they release them on Facebook and Twitter all
Yeah.
the time. So make sure you follow Gearbox if you want shift codes.
Oh yeah,
Golden
yeah,
keys.
yeah. On Facebook or on Twitter.
I heard about this, but I did not read the article.
It was just a small thing that was in. This is just a screen capture. I can't remember what it says though. It's the highlighted part.
I can't scroll.
No. It's just a picture.
Oh,
Like it's literally a
I gotcha.
screenshot. Yeah.
I
So it's
gotcha.
just whatever's highlighted is what it's supposed to be.
Possession of a mysterious data chip. Petty Officer John 117, aka Master Chief, confronts a new battery of challenges and tests in a Herculean effort to stay alive in a galaxy where sentient life is mercilessly hunted.
And since I have not played a Halo game for a long time, I was hoping Tom would at least know maybe if it was.
I haven't finished Halo 4. Don't spoil it.
Are you ever gonna finish Halo
Yes,
4?
I will
It
finish.
only came out last year.
I'm halfway. It came out at the same time as Black Ops 2. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I guess you haven't had enough time to play them both.
And I'm playing it on Legendary, so leave me alone.
Oh no,
It's hard.
Legendary.
I'm stuck.
Tom, you're like if there was like a competitive Halo single player, you would be like top 10 in the US, I think. For
I was
like
gonna
fastest.
say,
I'm just
I was
kidding.
gonna say there was a $50,000 tournament in Seattle this weekend. Where were you?
No, I'm not very good multiplayer.
No.
I used to play multiplayer a lot, but I kind of stopped just because the group of friends I used to play with all the time kind of stopped playing or got busy. So it's not quite as fun when you're not playing with at
people.
least a friend or two. So I kind of
So
stopped.
does that story make any sense to you?
Yes, it does.
Is it gonna
4
ruin
does
something?
end on a. It doesn't. I mean, it's a bridge. It's not a cliffhanger, but it is a bridge.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, we knew there was going to be 3 more. So, I mean, 4, 5, and 6.
No, yeah, and I
So-
believe I know what the reference they're talking about as far as that mysterious data chip, but I could be wrong.
Oh, okay.
I imagine it's got to be something.
I read it and I was like,
Cortana.
cool. I had no
know
idea what that
she's-
means because I haven't played the last 3.
I know she's probably not left in a very good state, if any.
Hey, missing levels
Yeah,
for the
28
Vita.
missing levels on the
Like
Vita.
I was saying, the Vita's. I mean, I don't know why people buy the Vita. Apparently, the makers of Rayman don't know why they buy it either, and it's just didn't put the 28 levels in there.
Well, it was like the continuous levels, I think is what it was saying.
And
right?
they were advertising like bonus things that were just for the Vita. And
Yeah, you're like,
Right.
bonus things.
However, you're just gonna
we
miss
ran out
like
of
half
space
the
for
game.
28 levels. Well, there's like
Yeah,
there's
that's
like 700 things or something.
Is now, do either of you know, is there like a Mario kind of mode where you have multiple players that can play
See,
at once? Or
you played it, right?
I played the demo. I
Oh,
played the demo, which was just 3 levels, and I really enjoyed it. It made me want to go buy it, but I can't spend $60 on a casual platformer.
it was $60.
It's a regular full price.
Jeez.
You know, and I just
Under how much is PC? 40?
I don't know. I mean, PC's usually $10 cheaper.
50?
That's just a lot for.
A platformer.
yeah. It's if my
lot.
daughter was older, and she could consciously play it, I would go buy it, and then I would play the crap out of it myself. But I'm not gonna.
It does have.
It's a rental.
Apparently they
To
have
me,
multiplayer
it's a
levels.
rental.
Oh, did you have multiplayer levels?
Well, it says single player levels, large chunk of the single player levels, so it must
Right.
have some kind of multiplayer, whether they're
I guess-
different or not.
Yeah, you wouldn't be specific
Well, on the
if it wasn't
Vita,
there.
yeah, I imagine there's some sort of little co-op experience. But
Well, I
yeah,
guess
that's
on the
poor.
PS4 though,
That's-
you'll be able to play your PS4 on the Vita, right? Like streaming it over the Wi-Fi.
I think so.
Yeah, so that'll alleviate some of the issues. Maybe if you wanted to play up your Wi-Fi in your room or something on your tiny little 4-inch Vita screen. I don't know.
Games with gold this month for Xbox Live Gold members are going to be Magic 2013 and Rainbow Six Vegas.
God, Magic is just making that resurgence, Tom, like we were talking about.
My same buddy that was excited to play Diablo on the console is a big Magic fan too. He buys it as soon as it comes out every year.
Yeah. No. Well,
But-
it's.
And
I don't.
I'm curious to check it out, but it's not something I would go and spend my money on, so I'm happy it's free.
It's a lot of like people who play actual Magic don't like it. I mean, it's kind of
Sure.
fun to just go on the PC and play it. However, it's because they give you pre-made decks, and they're decent pre-made decks. Like they synergize really well. And then as you start winning matches, they give you more cards for that deck that you can customize your deck.
Okay.
However, real Magic players, you're talking about thousands and thousands of cards that you can modify your deck any
Right.
way you can imagine it.
Right.
So it's kind of like there's just so little room for modification, so a lot of Magic players aren't a fan. But if you're just getting into Magic, it's definitely worth a shot. Aaron actually has been playing, and it helped him really understand
The rules.
yeah, totally. And it's still growing. I believe it just had its 25th anniversary.
Wow, has it been that long, really?
Yeah.
Wow,
So
make me feel old.
yeah, it's I don't know. I actually I actually play the real game, so and I have played the PC game.
I read an article, probably a year or two ago. This gal started dabbling in online dating. She went and created a profile and started meeting people, and she met this guy, and she was really excited, and she went out on a date with him, and she was like, well, what do you do for a living? And he kind of shied away a little bit, and he's like, I'm a professional Magic player. And she's like, oh, really? And he's like, yeah. She's like, you play card games for a living? And he's like, yeah, yes, I do. And he kind of just left it at that. And so she was curious, and she went home and she Googled him, and it turned out to be the #1 Magic player in the world.
Wow.
The dude was like a millionaire in playing Magic.
Wow.
That's
And,
funny.
That's pretty awesome.
And she still couldn't let go of the fact that he was a Magic player, and she never called him again.
Well, some people are
different
close-minded.
hobbies.
Just
If someone told me and they were beautiful and gorgeous and perfect, but they loved the Jersey Shore, then I might not just give them a
Yeah,
call
but
back.
a professional Magic player, that's his job.
yeah.
But that's the thing, though.
I mean,
People
he
have-
practices and researches, and
Someone
you know,
might see that as immature or
and
not
that's
long
kind of,
term.
you know, she just yeah,
know.
she couldn't get past the nerd in him.
Then
And
maybe
it was,
she's
it
not.
was
a
sad.
nerd.
I mean, she turned out to be a journalist, so she wrote an article
Yeah,
about
she
it.
probably
you know,
has resting bitch face,
and,
so.
yeah. So she didn't get very many positive comments on her
I'm sure she
article,
didn't.
But so
Well, you like
this,
what you like.
This came across my computer screen earlier today, or yesterday rather.
Yeah, I was gonna add it, and then I saw this. I was like, oh, yeah, I found it.
Yeah. The creator of the Mega Man series,
and his crew, like a lot of guys that worked on it, the original ones too,
decided they wanted to, I don't know, make a new game or make a new Mega Man game.
It's a new game. It's
a
not
new
based
game,
off that
but
universe.
it's not based off the universe because he doesn't own the rights to his own universe. Capcom does.
That's true.
But so he went to Kickstarter and asked for $900,000 and got $1 million in 24 hours.
Yeah.
And he's still got 29 days left in his campaign. If he hits 1.35 mil, he'll bring it to Mac and Linux versions.
I think in console too, right?
And if he gets 2.5, he'll bring it to consoles.
Wow, that's a big.
Him and Capcom had a lot of disagreements, and he refuses to make any more Mega Man games for Capcom unless they. Last I heard, they kind of
the
go
way this
with,
article reads, it's like Capcom just has no interest in it, and the public goes and funds his new game, which is very much Mega Man.
Well, they might not have any interest in it now, but they had tried for years to get him to go with making.
There's been a new one forever, right?
No, there hasn't.
Mm-mm.
There hasn't been a new one forever.
So basically, they lost the opportunity maybe by not letting him. Was it like the freedom of how he was creating the game they didn't want him to do, or?
I don't. To be honest, I don't know all the details. I forgot. I talked to someone about it. It was a while ago, but because that feud has been going on for
a while.
Yeah, so
apparently Capcom has kind of giving their blessing. Something that I read, like they're not actively trying to pursue the fact that he's making a clone of their game. Like they don't care,
right?
So that's good. At least, I mean, it's not going to
their game, the game that he made.
Well, the game that they own the rights to.
Yeah, they own the rights.
Yeah.
So,
although I'm excited just because I'm excited for. I would actually love to play almost all of the games I used to play a lot on the NES, and to just get a resurgence with graphics and mechanics, and maybe how current gameplay works.
I was super excited when Golden Axe came out on the Xbox Arcade a couple years ago. I remember playing that Godfathers on the arcade. I pumped tons of quarters into that thing.
Actually, I was thinking about I remember that too. No, I was actually thinking about buying the arcade game. They came out with the D&D arcade game.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, on Xbox Arcade. I believe it came out, and it's. Right. I don't know if any of you guys played that arcade game. But it was a blast. Yeah,
like you can buy like the old original Ninja Turtles game, which was on the Super NES.
Well, I know, but I don't mean
Turtles in Time.
Turtles in Time.
I don't mean just coming out with HD versions of old games. I mean, like, can you imagine playing Double Dragon with like current mechanics, like Diablo style mechanics in Double Dragon?
I wouldn't mind if they brought back Battletoads and Double Dragon.
Yes. Battletoads.
I mean, the original. Oh God, Battletoads. Was that Battletoads 2? That was basically almost impossible to beat.
On an HD Battletoads for.
I think they are.
Did any of you guys play the one where the Double Dragon and Battletoads teamed up?
I don't remember.
I remember that existing, but I don't know if I played it.
Oh, it was so
good. TR Video probably didn't have it in stock when I went to rent it, so.
So good.
Because, of course, this is before there was no Blockbuster or Hollywood Video. Well, rest in peace.
Right.
They put both the gameplay mechanics in one game.
Oh, that is right.
It worked like a charm.
Nice.
It worked amazingly well.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, yeah.
So people have been screaming that the Xbox One is being rushed to match the PlayStation 4, I guess, release window.
Well, they're done with the console.
Right. And they've been done with it for months. Well, maybe not months.
What caused? Did anyone have an idea what caused the people to start screaming?
I'm not entirely sure, but Major Nelson spoke up in his blog to say that no, it's not being rushed. Development has been finished for months, and they're
development for everything except for the external USB support.
Sure,
which is super weird, by the way. That's not going to be available at launch.
Now, at the end of this article, stop right there. Was it recently at PAX that they believe the console's worth $100 more than the PlayStation 4, but then they just left it at that?
Oh, no, there's separate articles.
There's another article that was the other day where basically they're explaining why their game is worth $100 more. And
did you get anyone read it?
No, yeah, I actually did a little art or
were they valid
on it. Basically, everything they're saying is the Kinect and the Kinect experience is worth that much. Plus, we have better games, and it was all kind of mush. Like, not real. I mean, the Kinect is better than the PS4 camera, I'm sure.
I just believe that we're going to have a better system.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. It's all just fluff, to be honest.
Man.
They're trying to console war will rage on until probably Christmas time.
Yeah,
and they have nothing else to talk about to actually make themselves look better. So they're just fluff pieces.
I said last week that I thought for sure they would give a release date this weekend at PAX.
They didn't even stream
nothing.
it. They didn't even stream it. They released a video later. It was, and I guess it wasn't. Actually, I watched Adam Sessler. He was talking about because he didn't get to go to Gamescom. I think maybe. I don't remember.
Dragon Con.
What?
Dragon Con?
Well, there was PAX. No, there was the one in Cologne. But
oh, right.
Yeah, I watched him talk about it. And basically, like, there was nothing about it. Just didn't.
I didn't hear a peep from Microsoft this weekend.
It wasn't streamed. I think it was released later as a video, like on their website.
Like, what?
Like,
what was it?
Whatever. It was nothing. I'm sure
nothing.
it wasn't.
I thought they were. I caught a tweet that said they were supposed to have like a major announcement for a new IP they're releasing for the Xbox One. I couldn't even find anything on that.
Oh yeah. Speaking of new IPs, backtracking to Borderlands, they said they're going to have
Gearbox. Yeah,
2 new ones.
2 new IPs coming.
2 new IPs coming out in next year for next gen consoles. Also, they're doing a community day event. I don't remember what it said in the article, like September 13th or something. I talked about it today on my show, but if you pay $20, you can watch the stream HD for free. You get a beta invite, a closed beta invite for one of the 2 new IPs of your choice, and then you get Homeworld HD release for free as well, and like some skins and stuff in Borderlands 2. Which the game itself that they're giving for free is $15. So basically, you're paying $4 for the stream
for beta
and a beta invite. And that's on the closed beta. That's before it becomes open. So like really early progress in the game.
What other popular titles does Gearbox have besides Borderlands?
Nothing. I think Borderlands was their first game, wasn't it?
Honestly,
or the first popular thing. I don't think. I mean, because
did any of you guys see the early screenshots of Borderlands?
I don't think so. I didn't really know about it until after.
They didn't. It wasn't the cell shaded style. That
it wasn't.
No, it was like a gritty, realistic kind of.
How did it look cool?
I'm trying to remember the screenshots. I think it looked okay, but that's about it. I mean, they were just kind of generic screenshots.
Aliens Colonial Marines was a Gearbox title.
Yeah, but weren't people juggling that game like between different developers for like
I think so.
years?
Yeah, and they might not even have done the thing themselves. Like Homeworld, they purchased.
Ew, Duke Nukem.
They did Duke Nukem Forever.
That's sad.
Gearbox and 2K.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that.
Gearbox and Sega was Aliens. Gearbox and 2K's Borderlands.
Well, not everything can be a hit, I guess. Not to mention Duke Nukem. It's kind of it just was terrible.
To be honest, Duke Nukem was another one of those games that was in development and not development for years.
They bought what was already done, and then they just finished it.
And then Aliens is actually the same way, so that's just kind of odd. It sounds like they tried rescuing those games when they were doomed to begin with.
Right. So maybe they're just good Samaritans. So we can't hold it against them.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna go with that line of thinking.
And those aren't new IPs. So I mean, new IPs
no. Something brand new.
Is something brand new. Original ideas.
Sorry to backtrack. I just remembered that was part of that. The second article that we didn't really look at.
This Xbox One controllers. This must be about the 8.
Honestly, I didn't even read about it. I just saw that and linked it. I just think it's cool that you'll be able to hook up 8.
Yeah, you can have 8 separate controllers running at the same time. And that's the nice thing with Kinect.
I don't know what game you're playing.
Wasn't there an article you guys linked where how Xbox and PlayStation are switching a lot of different things? As far as before, it was PlayStation with the 8 controller bit, and then now it's Xbox with the 8 controller bit, and then now they're switching like developers. Some developers are signed exclusively with Xbox when originally they were with PlayStation, and the other way around.
Probably.
I'm trying to remember which one of these articles it was.
I don't remember.
Oh, wait, these articles in our document?
Yeah.
I don't think
in our documents.
I don't see. I don't remember putting anything about that in there. But
I'll go through and show you guys and make you feel.
You can do that.
Foolish.
Anyways, I guess we can move on to the Watch Dogs, which is
you want to go? I was intrigued by this.
which I always thought it was funny that he was describing the character to be like Dexter, and
Walter White from Breaking Bad.
well, I know, but and then he was basically he's not good, but he's not bad, he's not evil. It's like I don't think he understands. Dexter is evil at heart. He is a sociopath.
Yeah.
He's trained. He got trained to not be a mass murderer.
To be fair, though, he evolves in the show.
No, I know. He
But
turns
he
out
only
different.
kills bad people.
No, that's why he's trained, because he has a urge. But
That reminds me of True Lies. Have you ever killed anyone? Yeah, but they were all bad.
good movie. But
Yeah, so I think that's intriguing for a character, though.
I am happy that they're at least somebody's taking that goodness. I can't think of the word I'm thinking. The character development of that kind of character and putting it into a game, where they're not necessarily good, but not necessarily bad.
well, yeah, I don't know. I've seen that kind of before with a lot of the make your choice games.
I guess that's
but
true. Even Fable did that.
it depends on how well good the writing is.
That's what I mean.
That
yeah.
you connect with the character like you would like Dexter. Or
I think that's what they were
Walter.
pushing in the article is kind of that they're going to write the character like how you love those characters. You love them even though you shouldn't.
Right.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they succeed.
He's not an inherently bad guy, but he's going to do
I don't
what's necessary.
see the point of doing this. They seemed really excited about it. Sorry, the article you just brought up.
The
article
gang
we
members
jumped the gun on,
in
probably.
Grand Theft Auto 5 are voiced by actual IRL gang members.
Honestly, in the Grand Theft Auto games, I never felt like, oh, well, he's obviously not a gang member.
This guy must be a white-collar douche.
Yeah,
There's no
I'm
way
just
he's
kinda
really
like-
a murderer.
And to me, it's more of a them shouting out, like, look how realistic we are. Like, and honestly, I bet if they didn't say anything, no one would be able to tell the difference.
God, this guy really sounds like he's murdered people in real life. He's probably done time.
And why are they, like, gangs in general break the law and do terrible things, and they're like, we got these real gang members who, criminals.
We let them into our offices
I
around our
don't-
$1 million equipment.
Instead of paying law-abiding citizens to be actors.
Yeah, that is kind of... That's even worse.
Well, they wanted authenticity in their gang members. They wanted their gang members to sound like gang members.
Well, maybe they should watch Fight Club.
Maybe they should do a little research and just go from there.
I didn't actually think about the paying shitty people to be in the game instead of paying real, normal, awesome people to do voices
and there's
for
a
the
chance these guys aren't voice actors, that it could sound
shitty. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even know what kind of gang they are. They're probably going to come
It said all
murder
kinds.
me tonight.
It said all kinds.
Yeah, they said all sorts of
All
games.
sorts of games. They got a recruiter.
Latinos and-
They got a gang recruiter to come in, and they got a gang member that actually got out of prison the day before.
Well, at least we know that money they got paid is going to a good cause.
Yeah.
Of smack and bitches.
Sounds about right.
Or smacking bitches. I'm not sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Smack my
Sony
bitch
is jumping into virtual reality.
When I read this article, it was like, yeah, Sony's going big, and there's like, yeah, but they actually haven't released anything, and it's not going to be till next year most likely, and it's still
And
going to
then
not be as
that
good.
is $1,000, or excuse me, €1,000.
720p in
So
each eye,
like
bro.
1,500 in America.
Yeah, about that.
No, I'm sorry.
I don't even care.
It's I don't.
I don't
I saw
care.
that. I'm
That's
like,
I
oh,
don't
give me
care
key.
about 3D either.
Yeah, I only put it on there so we can flame it, to be
Yeah.
honest. It's so dumb.
Well-
Like, even the one that they're competing against, what's it called? It's in the article, but I can't remember what it's called. They've been in development with their thing for years, or at least a
Right.
year.
Well, the people, the
Oculus
original,
Rift.
Yeah,
Oculus
so
Rift is
dumb.
like, well, since Sony and Microsoft are interested in it, it's obviously here to stay.
Well-
But we were the first.
Well, what's funny is they're like, yeah, plenty of people have tried to buy it from us, and we're like, no, no, bro, it's ours. We're gonna finish it. It's like, you should sell it right now and make $1 million, or however much you can sell it for, and then get out of whatever shitty contract you're gonna be in with people, because it's not gonna sell.
Well, that's probably the smart business decision would be to sign on with a company. That way, you have that contract.
Oh no, yeah, I mean, sell it to someone else and just get out, just bail on it.
Yeah, that's.
I didn't realize this was going to be dying. You can have it, even though it's never been good. I don't understand why people ever think that 3D with things on your head is going to be good.
Well,
until I get a holograph.
Have you ever seen them actually do it? They have a lot of videos.
Yeah. I've watched the Oculus
Some of
thing.
it's kind of creative what they're doing with it, but yeah, it's just not practical and like
holodeck or get the fuck out.
Holodeck.
I just mean the technology to run that is never going to exist. So it's just for a long time.
I was like, it'll exist.
I don't know. I think something like that would require
20
much power.
years ago, if they showed me a picture of Xbox One graphics, I would be like, no.
Yeah, but the difference between that
I'd be like, what's that?
And holographics are like significantly different.
They have holograph.
Yeah, but
they use it in advertising.
Though.
They've used it in advertising, real world. They have holographic lingerie models in the windows in Europe. Japan.
That's not what I mean.
I realize, but I'm just saying the technology exists, and people are gonna keep on trying to find the next best thing.
Hey, if I can roll around with Geordi on a holodeck, I'm gonna be okay.
Geordi?
I don't know.
Of all the Star Trek characters, Geordi?
He's the only black guy.
So?
Well, he's got to be cooler than everyone else,
not
right?
Like Worf or
Touche, Worf would be cool. He actually is black too.
Picard, I mean.
I think he'd be pompous. So is Captain Picard.
Yes, so. You'd go with Riker. Douche.
Well, he does have a nice beard. Yeah. Not gonna lie.
You're like, how?
And his wife is hot. And she walks around naked all the time, so.
I don't know what you're talking about.
His wife is the,
Are you talking about Diana Troy in the show?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I'm talking about in the show characters, not real life. They're probably not fun.
I don't know. Who knows?
I guess we can move on from talking about random StarCraft or Star Trek shit.
You gave me plenty of time to read the comments in this article.
Oh, okay. What was this one? Is it about
the external hard?
Oh my god, it's
Xbox
so dumb.
won't support external storage at launch.
Okay.
What's your take on this?
Well, they're basically built computers,
right? And
then put their own personal operating system on it that only does games. So I don't understand why the technology, which already exists, and probably whatever they have, isn't implemented yet. Like, it's just really weird that was the last thing they decided to do.
I think that it's because they rushed the Xbox, probably.
Honestly, this is probably why people were blowing up about it being rushed. You didn't even finish it. But at least when it's released, it released in a year, I'm not sure how long it'll take them, hopefully only a couple months, but you'll be able to install games on it. Whereas the PS4, they're like, oh, you can have an external hard drive, but you can't install a game on it. That'd be weird. Or a really small 500 gigabyte hard drive is going to be plenty for you to install every single game that's going to be between 20 and 40 gigs.
Are they going to be that big?
Yeah, they're Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Next gen, I'm just saying, you want to know how big Battlefield is? With all the patches and shit on PC?
Yeah, with all the patches.
Yeah, like 30 gigs.
Really?
And I'm just saying, like, Xbox 360 games are small because they're using DVD discs and it's less graphics.
Right.
They're going to be the same quality as most PC games are, that equivalent, so the games are going to be the same size. And they're going to start at 20 most likely, and they're going to go up from there until... Right. And basically downloads are going to be the biggest thing.
And you have to install
But
them.
you have to install on both. But the PS4, you can replace the hard drive. On the Xbox, you can't. So...
Right.
It's
but
dumb.
I mean, they say in a year you will be able to add an external storage device.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
So, and it doesn't.
They both are having really weird things to do with their hard drives. It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
Technology doesn't exist.
It's one of those things that doesn't bother me.
The fact that they only have, I don't know. There's other shit that didn't make any sense to me, but I can understand because of the pricing point, the hard drive size, or the amount of RAM, or even the processor. But a hardware thing where I'm buying an external hard drive to plug in the thing, but you don't allow me to do certain things, or you can't allow me to do, it just doesn't make any sense.
As long as he gets to play his COD, he'll be happy.
That is true,
bro.
I don't care.
This is also one of the dumbest things I've ever seen.
Is it the 2DS?
Do you want to know how many handhelds they have?
Nintendo?
With this? That do the exact same thing, basically? Five. They have the DS, the DSi, the 3DS, the 3DS XL, and now the 2DS. And... This is the first article I saw again about it. It was over the weekend. Basically, every article I've seen, everyone's like, this makes so much sense for, kids under 7. And it's like, why the fuck are you giving your kid under 7 a $130 machine? Give them a DS.
I bought my 2-year-old a iPod for Christmas.
an iPod is significantly different.
How?
Wait. How?
Because
When my daughter was two or three, we bought her an iPod for Christmas.
like
when
an
she was
iPod
2.
Nano,
No, like an iPod Touch.
like a $300 iPod Touch.
It was $150.
You're crazy.
No comment.
I wouldn't do that. I don't think I'll do that in a year for my kid. But
She only dunked it in a cup of coffee once.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
basically, the reason why they were it plays 3DS games in 2D, which a 3DS plays 3DS games in 2D if you hit the Switch. The biggest thing was the 3DS, the 3D part of it, with no glasses part of it, like destroyed kids' eyes, their eye development.
Oh, really?
Like bad. So like they put a 7+ on almost everything. So this is their way to get into the
I gotcha.
younger kid market.
Yeah.
Although everyone on the commercial is a hipster douche or an adult, like it's really weird. Like, I'm sorry, they already have a bunch of devices do the exact same thing. It's just dumb.
Yeah.
And parents that aren't us don't know any better. You're not a parent, but your parents that aren't us
Right.
don't know, most of the time don't know any better between, well, I guess this is new. I'm sure it's better than what they have already. I'll just buy that for Christmas. Except for there's not going to be any 2DS games, so they're going to be like, hey, I bought the 2DS. Where's the 2DS games? Oh, they don't exist because it's the dumbest thing on the planet. Anyways, that was my little rant on that. It's just Nintendo. Every time I read something about Nintendo, it's them being in the clouds and being oblivious of everything that
Right.
actually is how it should be.
Yeah. They're slowly drowning themselves.
Although Super Mario World 3D looks pretty cool.
How long can Mario keep them alive, though?
Apparently, till what is this? Their 6th generation? Apparently, their 6th generation is how long it can keep them alive. I think
They got Zelda, bro.
I think
they got Smash Brothers.
they remade
Right.
GameCube version of it, and that's what they're releasing right now.
Yeah.
Wind Waker HD. I just think that they will sell some this Christmas because again, people don't know any better. It's cheaper. They reduce their price by $50 for the deluxe model, but I think by next year they'll be phased out completely. This time next year. So.
Are we supposed to be excited for this?
I am super excited for this.
Yes! Women are gonna be in UFC.
Well, the women are already in the UFC.
No, in the game.
But they're going to be in the video game.
Well, obviously, this is a gaming show. I'm assuming we're talking about the game.
Well, I would hope so.
Are we actually watching it?
Yes, I'm going to play it.
EA Sports. I'm in the game.
That's all. It's like 2 seconds long.
Shoot
Ronda
me,
Rousey.
shoot
It's
me.
Ronda Rousey. It's
To
Ronda
each-
fucking Rousey.
So
To
what?
each, I don't even know who that is. To each their own. I mean, I'm not even gonna play the game, so I'm not gonna bitch about something I'm not gonna play or care about it. I guess. I don't
I'm
know.
excited.
I would rather play a wrestling game
Yep.
or watch wrestling
Yep.
or jerk off. Although I'd probably do that over anything, to be honest.
Women's UFC.
Yeah, I don't know. But to people that enjoy UFC, I guess so it's awesome.
I'm excited. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm excited they're going to have
Where's your
a
tap
women's
out
division.
shirt?
What?
Where's your tap out shirt, bro?
Where's your tap
I wore
out
it
shirt?
last week.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
What's the other brand of
Where's
shirts?
your
that they guys-
49ers shirt?
Well, I wore.
He wore it last week.
I don't have any sports shorts.
I know, but I only have one 49er shirt. I'm not gonna wear the jersey.
Sorry.
That's only for game days, bro. Sunday.
The only thing you can stereotype me on is my Firefly shirts. So.
Yeah, you can. I just buy shirts from T Fury that I like.
Yeah.
But one day only.
$6 random shirt.
I've thought about doing that.
Then I was like, yeah.
There's so much. Basically, they do
There's so
one
much-
new shirt every day, and it's only available for
Right,
one
yeah,
day only.
I've heard you talking about that.
After every 2 months or month, they do basically like a grab bag where you can just pay $6 and they send you a random shirt in your size.
Nice.
Like of the ones they've done for the last 30 days. I have not played the lottery with that yet.
I've done it twice.
Well-
One was decent, and the other I haven't
Is it still in your
worn.
closet?
Yeah.
What is it? Is it like
It's
is it like a
it's
Pokemon thing or
Woody
something?
from
Oh,
Toy
God.
Story
I remember that one.
dressed up as what's his face from How I Met Your Mother,
Yeah,
saying True Story. I was just like, yeah, I'm not.
Barney,
I'm
from
not
Barney,
really.
with Barney.
I mean, I heard it's a good show, but I don't really watch it. So
It's a great show, but
It's on Netflix.
is this on Netflix?
I'm busy watching other things on Netflix.
Well, because
Like your 10 episodes of Firefly over and over again?
no,
Yes.
he's on the movie show, so he has to watch. Doesn't has to, but he chooses to watch movies for
well,
that.
I've been watching Doctor Who. And,
Good choice. It's a good show. Have you seen Doctor Who?
We watched
Burn
a couple
Notice.
episodes. Yeah.
Burn Notice.
Burn Notice is great
Burn
too.
Notice is a good show.
So yeah, that's what I've been watching.
Good choices.
I've been watching Weeds.
I watched.
I heard that only the first and
Seasons.
second season are decent, and the rest of
That's-
it's
yeah.
kind of
Really?
bad.
About halfway through second season.
I still haven't watched Breaking Bad either.
I've seen the first
I
season
can't-
and a half.
It's really hard for me to support
Could
meth.
be wrong, but my friend said they have season 3 of Walking Dead on Netflix.
I think so.
No, last I looked,
I
it
think
wasn't
so.
available yet.
Okay.
It'll likely be available to stream the week before season 4 airs.
I don't know.
That's
That's what
about
someone
the
said.
time.
Apparently,
they
part
did
2
last
of
year.
this show is Netflix.
Apparently,
Netflix TV
now
shows.
and now we're a movie show.
No.
TV
TV
Netflix.
show.
TV.
We're TV.
All right.
Now we're a TV show.
And we
Jeez.
can do
All right.
the Walking Dead into
The games.
the game.
Yeah, we can
that
transfer it into
is
the
game of the
and
year.
then we can bridge over to the comics. Yeah.
I don't know any of
Well,
that.
the same company
can't bridge
is
that
making
gap.
another
I can't bridge
another
that gap.
game based on comics, The Big Bad Wolf.
What's that?
I can't remember what was the company that made the Walking Dead games.
I don't know. I haven't played it.
Well, that's fine. They are coming out with a new game that is similar to Walking Dead as far as choices, etc., based on another comic, American comic or European, I'm not sure, but it's you play the Big Bad Wolf, but you look like a human, and apparently fairy tales exist in the world, and you kind of take care of problems that they live secretly in the world, and it's kind of a gritty film noir.
So they're making a video game version.
Yeah,
of Grimm.
you can look it up. They have short video opening kind of as far as where you hear the Big Bad Wolf talking, and you get to see some of the characters he communicates with. And,
that sounds interesting.
Sounds like Grimm.
I don't know what that is.
TV show Grimm.
Oh, yeah.
the Brothers
I know.
Grimm,
Yes.
esque.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's a real life version of fairy
Fairy
tales,
tales.
and those creatures and people and things exist.
New
and
season of oh no, I better stop talking about
Yeah.
TV.
save that for your other show.
Right. Well, I guess
That's it.
yeah.
Last week we forgot to talk about the giveaway. We should
Oh,
probably mention that.
yeah. We're doing a giveaway. If you like, or come subscribe to our YouTube channel,
Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
youtube.com/timespentpoorly.tv, or
No.
just TV, Timespentpoorly TV, and subscribe, and you'll be entered a chance to win Crysis 3 on PC.
And the
So-
giveaway lasts until the 15th of September.
No, Friday the 13th. Actually,
Oh,
I didn't realize it was that until I
Nice.
did it. But I was like, oh, sweet, Friday the 13th.
Well, at least it's not April 1st.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Oh, just kidding. Thanks for all the subs, though.
Thanks for all the subs, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I think that's it for us.
Yeah. Time spent poorly on everything.
Yeah. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter.
FC
Subscribe
Samson.
to the YouTube channel.